Hi, beautiful ladies. Happy Sunday. Happy June. Can you believe it is June already? I can't believe it's May just went by way too fast. So thank you for joining me for Sips and Tips. It's been a while. May, we had some other things happening in May, so we didn't have the Sips and Tips. So I'm glad you're able to join tonight, and we've resumed our regularly scheduled program with Sunday Sips and Tips. I'm coming to you live from Lake Erie. We're actually at Geneva on the lake at Ohio at Lake Erie, and we're in the RV. As you can see, this is the RV. This is where we drive, and the kitchen's here and the living room's here. So anyway, I just wanted to come to you, Sips and Tips, tonight to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about SPF. Why, the what, the when, the how, and what is it all about, and maybe learn some things that you didn't know about SPF. And we're going to close tonight with the motivation winners. So without further ado, let's jump right into, hey Sarah, hey Josephine, let's jump right into why do we need SPF? We all know why we need SPF, right? It prevents cancer and it prevents aging, right? We don't want skin cancer, and we don't want to be haggard. The end. I don't need to harp on that. We know why we need SPF. But what does it mean? What do the numbers represent? And how do we know which SPF is best for us? That's what this topic tonight is really about. As you know, skincare and makeups and clothes even, it's not a one size fits all. And what works for you may not work for me and vice versa. So the beauty is Mary Kay has products for everyone for different skin types, but we got to understand the differences between them all, right? So let's start with the basic. SPF stands for, and my notes are a little lower tonight, so if you see me looking down, that's why I'm looking down. SPF stands for Sun Protection Factor. The reason why it's factor is because you have to factor in variables. That's why. That is why it's called factor. There's different factors. So let's talk about these three different factors. Number one. What does the number actually mean? SPF 15, SPF 30, SPF 50. What does that number represent? It's a percentage. So each number represents a percentage of how many sun rays it blocks. I don't want to get too technical with the different types. There's two different types of rays, UVA, UVB. But SPF 15 will block 93% of those rays. It's pretty good, right? SPF 30 blocks 97% of those rays. SPF 50 blocks 98% of those rays. And SPF 100, yes, you can actually buy SPF 100 out there. It blocks 99% of those rays. You're never going to get a true, complete 100% blockage of the rays. But when we talk about their perspective, that's one of the factors, the percent that of rays that it blocks. SPF 15 blocks 93%. But when we go to SPF 30, which is 97% blockage, and then SPF 50, which is 98%, you're probably thinking, that's not much difference. So why would I do 50 versus 30? Because it depends, right? There's a factor. So that's what tonight is, to understand that the different factors involved, and for me to help you figure out which SPF is best for you. So that's the first factor. The second one is how long it takes your skin to burn. So one of the questions that I have is, why is it a number? Like, why 30? Why didn't they have SPF 12? SPF 16, like what does that actual number mean? If it's, we know that 30 blocks 97%, why the number 30? Is that the formula? No, it's actual minutes that it takes your skin to burn, and how many minutes it takes to protect. All right, so let me give you an example. I know that was confusing. If you go out into the sun with no sunscreen, and in 10 minutes you burn, So that's your baseline. You're going to burn in 10 minutes without sunscreen, okay? If you put SPF 30 on your skin, that skin that burns in 10 minutes, 10 times 30 is 300. That means the SPF 30 that you just put on your skin will keep your skin from burning for 300 minutes. That's what the number means. It actually means the time to keep you from burning. Does that make sense? So let's just say, remember how I said SPF 30 will block 97% of the rays. SPF 50 will block 98% of the rays. From that perspective, it seems like there's not much difference between the two, but it's time. So if you burn in 10 minutes without sunscreen, but if you put SPF 30 on, you won't burn for 300 minutes, which is 5 hours. If you burn in 10 minutes without sunscreen, but you put SPF 50 on, you will get 500 minutes of protection before your skin will burn. That's 8 hours. That's pretty significant between 30 and 50. So that's what the actual number represents. It's your burn time. This is why some of you, like my husband, he never wears sunscreen. He can go out and he has burned, but rarely does he burn, right? I don't burn on my legs. I can get tan, but they don't burn. I'll get burned on my forehead. I'll get burned on my forehead, on my forearms, but it takes a little bit. So every skin is different. So it's kind of knowing where you are. If you're very fair skin and you know if you go outside, woo, I'm going to burn. Now you can know. Just use the formula of 10 minutes. You know that if you put on SPF 30, girl, you got 5 hours, you're not going to burn. Maybe. Because there's one more factor, right? And we all know that factor. It's the environment. Where you at? 5 hours in the yard gardening with grass versus 5 hours on a boat on water. We all know the difference, right? So environment, walking out on asphalt. Have you ever gone to that festival or fair and you're out walking on that hot asphalt and you got the heat coming up from behind, and you can burn more on water at the beach versus hiking in the woods or in your backyard, right? So it's that environment. That's another factor. But I thought it was interesting to note why the actual number. What does the 30 mean? What does the 50 mean? And it's actual time that how much time your skin will be protected with this sunscreen. There you go. That's the definition of sunscreen, and that's how you can help you understand what number sunscreen you need based on environment, right? Another thing I would like to mention is I've heard some people talking about they get a medical grade SPF. And so I want to play a little Mythbusters. This is an episode of Mythbusters right now. There is no medical grade SPF. The FDA regulates all sunscreen, and no prescription is required for sunscreen. There are dermatologists out there that has their list of recommendations of which sunscreen specifically, which brand of sunscreen that they think your skin would like better, but that's just based on your skin type, right? There is no prescription. It's all the same. There is no medical grade because it's all dependent on the actual number, right? And that number, as we have learned, is different for everyone, but that's going to determine the amount of time it will protect you from burning. That's the differences between them. Now, the beauty is that Mary Kay has products that incorporate SPF in your daily products. And so that's what I wanted to go over tonight. I don't know about you guys, but even though I'm retired, I need to hurry up. I ain't got time. Let's just go. Let's just go. And putting on SPF is something that I don't consciously do. We should do it. It should be a part of our daily routine. We're supposed to put SPF on every single day. We're supposed to eat 3 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And we're supposed to drink our water and exercise every day. But sometimes you ain't got time, right? We do know if we go to the lake, we go to the beach, I probably need to put some sunscreen on because I'm going to fry like a chicken, right? But every single day, it's not something, at least for me, I don't always consciously think about. But Mary Kay has made it easy for all of us. And so I wanted to go over all the different options that Mary Kay has for daily sunscreen, right? Because we don't want to get cancer and we certainly don't want to age any faster than we already are. All right, let's talk about moisturizers. Mary Kay has conveniently put SPF in the Time-Wise Repair Volume Complex Skincare line. This is SPF 30 with the daily moisturizer. How fantastic is that? SPF 30, as you can see, this is what it looks like. This is all you need, a little dab you do ya. And this way, you can put on your sunscreen with your moisturizer at the same time. How convenient is that? It's so silky, it's so smooth. This Time-Wise Repair line not only will protect you with an SPF 30, but it actually reverses the signs of aging. It has that volume complex. But is it for everyone? See how it's very silky and moisturizing? I will use this if I go out and I know that I'm going to be hiking in the sun. I want my moisturizer. I have to put moisturizer on and I want some sunscreen, so I use this one. But I have other options too, and I wanted to go over the other options as well. We have the Time-Wise Miracle Set Daytime Defender, which is an SPF 30. And this is what this one looks like. This is just SPF. This would be the last step. After you put your moisturizer on, you can finish it with the Daytime Defender, which will help reduce signs of aging. So it's not going to stop signs of aging, but it will help reduce. It's complementary. It goes on after your moisturizer. It's a little bit thinner. But can you see how more shinier, if you will, this hand is? That's because this is an actual moisturizer. This is a daily moisturizer with the SPF. This is your daily SPF to go on top of your moisturizer. Now, if you're like me, I have oily skin. And while I love the Voluform Daytime Moisturizer, it can make my skin even a little bit more oily. It can be a little bit heavier. About 95% of my customers use this every day because it's fantastic. But if you have really oily skin, and you can even see how I'm pretty shiny right now, I can't always use that. So there's more options. What are the options? Let me tell you. Mary Kay has the makeup primer. How many ladies out there have used the primer? What is a primer? A primer is after you finish your skincare, you prime your face for makeup. And what it does, I'll show you. It's clear. I'm just going to put it on this side. And what it does, it just kind of fills in all of the tiny imperfections, not that you have any, but it fills in tiny imperfections on your skin. It's silky smooth. Completely love it. And what it does, it just makes a smooth palette. So when you put your makeup on, it's nice and smooth. It reduces the pores, size of your pores. It makes them visible, and it almost gives a little matte finish. You know me, every time I touch my skin, I turn red. So I'm not red reacting, I'm red because I touched it. You ladies already know that. So that's what the primer is. This has SPF 15. So if you know you're going to be putting on makeup and you put on SPF 15, you already have protection right there. You don't even have to put makeup on top of this. You can just add a little SPF 15 and go on about your day. While I'm on the subject of 15, if I put 15 on, and then I take another sunscreen that's SPF 15 and put 15 on, do I have now 30? No, you don't have 30. Why? because the number 15 represents the percentage of rays that it's blocking, right? SPF 15 blocks 93% of the rays. So no matter how many layers of 15 you put on, it's still blocking 93%. And 150 minutes before you burn. It's that time, right? Because that number represents the amount of time that it will protect you from burning and the amount of rays that it blocks. So it's not cumulative. The second option that Mary Kay has for SPF, can you see how I'm kind of a matte look now? Can you see? It just kind of covers up those imperfections a little bit, and it makes it look almost filterish when you wear a primer. I have been known to just put on primer and go. If I know that I'm walking in the neighborhood, I want something, but I don't necessarily want to put on makeup, and I don't want to put on SPF because I'm stubborn, I'll throw on a little primer because it's SPF 15 and it's giving me some coverage. Another option is the CC cream. Y'all know how much I love the CC cream, right? It stands for Complexion Correction Cream. Almost like a tinted moisturizer, right? I've done tutorials on this, a little squirt. This is the light to medium. I'll go on this side. This has SPF 15. It's so hydrating. Oh, I just love it. You don't need a foundation brush to put it on. I did it in my last tutorial. But what it does, it has that true tone blend where it will blend to your natural skin color. It doesn't feel like foundation at all. I'm only going to put it on this side. It's so hydrating, and it has SPF 15. Go down on your neck. Like, you don't need to put your makeup down on your neck. If it matches, it matches. Don't blend it all the way down. But if you're using it for sunscreen purposes, you know, when you're driving, the sun either hits here, or if you're a passenger, it's over here, right? So don't forget that neck. The CC cream, oh, I just love this CC cream. It looks and feels like you have on no makeup, but it blends. It gives you all the same color. It just blends everything. It's so natural looking. It makes you so pretty. Can y'all see on that side of the face how it's like all one color? Y'all know how much I love the CC cream, but it has SPF 15 in it. And as a matter of fact, I posted not too long ago, I had this on my face already for about 3 or 4 hours. And then I went outside for a solid hour. My shoulders got burned and my hair was just like this in a ponytail, and I got nothing on my face just from the SPF 15 that's in the CC cream. So that's another option. We do have products that's straight SPF as well. We have the Mary Kay 30 and the Mary Kay 50. So what's the difference between the two? We've talked about, right, the time. 30 will give you 300 minutes before burning. 50 will give you roughly. Now, if you burn in 5 minutes in the sun, you got to cut that number in half, right? But 500 minutes in the sun. But what's the difference between the two? Let me show you. The Mary Kay SPF 30 is a mineral sunscreen, which means it's zinc, straight up zinc. And zinc is wonderful. If you have sensitive skin, especially to sunscreens, this is the one that you want because it's just zinc. But there's some cons to it. It's very silky smooth, but it's white. It's zinc, right? We've all seen the old school lifeguards where they do that white right on their nose. That's zinc oxide. That's all it is. And sometimes it takes a lot of rubbing in, and you can see how white it is. It's pretty thick. But it's for those sensitive girls, you can use it anywhere, your face, your body, and it's giving you that 30. The SPF 50, 500 minutes, right? Look how it glides. This is silky smooth. It rubs in a little bit better. It has no scent, by the way. You can already see I haven't even needed to rub it in, and you can see the difference. It doesn't leave that white residue. However, it gets better. This Mary Kay SPF 50, limited edition, by the way, waterproof. 80 minutes of swimming, y'all. That's pretty impressive. Waterproof. If you are like a heavy sweater, have you ever put sunscreen on your face and you're out in the sun, you're like sweating and you get the sunscreen in your eyes? It's not pleasant. This is waterproof. Waterproof. 80 minutes before you need to apply again. That's profound. And so you can see if I keep rubbing the mineral one, it eventually goes in and it feels nice and it's no smell, but it's a little bit heavier, a little bit creamier. This one's smoother, it's not white, and it's waterproof and gives you more protection. So I just wanted to explain the differences between the two and let you know of the daily products that we use that already have SPF in it. How wonderful. So if you're not using these products and you're not using SPF, you might want to consider using the twofers. These are what I call twofers. I'm already going to put my CC cream on and it already has SPF in it. How fantastic is that? All right, I hope that was helpful of understanding the different types of SPFs and sunscreens and what that number actually represents. And it's not a one size fits all, right? And so that's how it can help you determine which SPF you need and for occasion. If you're going to be out on the boat and you know you're going to be water, you're going to want the 50. If it's every day and you know that you're sensitive skin, you're going to want the mineral with the SPF 30. If you're a lazy girl like I am and you just want to have pretty, can y'all see how that looks? I mean, even just the primer still looks good, but you can see how I'm less red. I'm all an even tone from the CC cream. So if you're a lazy girl like I am, just put on your CC cream and you're getting some protection. I'll just need to use sunscreen on my body. Or you can repair, turn back time, and repair some skin damage that you already have with your moisturizer and your SPF. So I hope that was helpful. We're going to keep on going tonight because there's a lot of people watching who really want to know what the results of the Motivation. So the Motivation Challenge for the whole month of May, that was just a way for us to kickstart a daily routine of living a healthy lifestyle and a fun way of tracking your points, you know, with how much water, the water you drank, your exercise, your fruits and vegetables, and just congratulating yourself for doing a job well done and living a healthy lifestyle, because it's daily, right? It's not a one and done, right? You can't eat one salad a week and lose weight, right? It's a daily process. So the Motivation was just a way to keep us motivated to every day's a new day. And today I'm going to do what I can. Each week we did the little weekly challenges and I was spinning the wheel and there was a winner each week for those who submitted their points. But now May is over. All the points are in, and now we're going to go to our finalist. We've narrowed it down, and I just want to say thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies, for participating in this challenge. It just filled my heart that you wanted to do it as much as I did. And I have to say, I didn't do well. Y'all did way better than I did. I was not very motivated this month, but you guys motivated me more. And so I'm going to keep doing the challenge. We're on the road. I'm going to keep doing it. And if you're keeping on doing it, you let me know. So here we go. Coming in, so the max amount of points somebody could get if they did everything, checked off all 8 per day for the whole month, 248 would be the maximum points. And I gave extra points if you ate more vegetables, right? So about 248 points is the max that you could get. So I just wanted to throw that out as a little range. So let's start off with our third place, our bronze medalist who has won the signature Mary Kay towel with the SPF 50. She had 181 points. The bronze medalist is Julie Harrison. Yay! Congratulations, Julie. So proud of you. Your winnings have already been shipped to you, to your mother-in-law's in Colorado, because you too are in your RV. You're RVing right now as well. So congratulations, Julie. So proud of you. That is so fantastic. All right, let's keep the energy going. Our second place, the silver medalist, who has won the super cute crossbody water bottle holder that comes with the SPF 30 and the After Sun Gel, which I didn't mention, by the way, is amazing. Let me just show you. Oh, I love this stuff. It's so soothing. It smells so good. This is actually good for rosacea as well. She only had 3 more points than our bronze medalist coming in, our silver medalist with 180 points. Congratulations, Sarah Keogh. Yay! Woo! Congratulations. That's so awesome. 184 points. That's fantastic. Your prize has already been shipped as well, all the way to Arizona. You'll be getting that soon. Congratulations, Sarah. So proud of you. All right, without further ado, again, you ladies, all of you participants, you did so good. So proud of you. I hope you keep going with the challenge. Let me know if you do, because I'm certainly going to do it as well. But coming in at first place, our gold medalist, who has won the beautiful pink Stanley Cup with the highly coveted toning lotion. Oh, you know I love that toning lotion. It's so amazing. It's actually already gift wrapped and on my front porch, ready for you to pick up. Coming in with 227 points, Karen Turner. Woo! Congratulations. Oh my goodness. 227 points. You outdid yourself, Karen. That is fantastic. So proud of you. So proud of you. So proud of all of you ladies. I hope you all can just say, wow, I really did a good job. And I hope it motivated you to live that healthy lifestyle. And just so proud of you. Just so proud of you. And let's all keep on and continue to do it every single day. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this evening. I want to keep doing my sips and tips this month of June, since we didn't do any in July. So next Sunday, I don't know where we'll be, and I don't even know what it's going to be about. So if there's something that you want me to highlight for sips and tips, you just let me know. So have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Love you. Bye.